Yeah, it is definitely the controller.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. In this game, we'll see the Nuggets going up against Phoenix. And the Suns going through a bit of a rough stretch. Dismal record over the last 10 games, just 2-8. Nothing seems to be going their way right now.
On 2K, and with tip-off coming up.
Well, guys, he has an admiration for what he called the intelligent, efficient offense played by today's opponent. He told me that the thing about this team is that they are so good at identifying the weak spots in an opponent. They come at you in multiple ways, depending on where those weak spots are. He said, we've got to be ready for everything. It's a pretty tall order. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And about halfway through the season, some teams at the bottom, Doris, they're struggling. So my question to you is, at what point do you suddenly realize, wow, we are truly in rebuild mode?
Well, this is a fascinating part of the NBA at this point. A lot of discussion about super teams, a lot of discussion amongst general managers that we're playing for second. Is that something we want to do? And I think this is an issue the NBA and the collective bargaining agreement is going to have to address long term. There was no cap smoothing, and therefore there was that great influx of money that contributed to the super teams. Can the collective bargaining agreement between the league and the players in the long run afford us some measure of balance in the NBA? It's important. I think that each organization believe if they're managed correctly, they have a chance for a championship.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Horford is out there with Brooks. Then it's Harden. Then there's Murray. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Harden gets the bucket.
And you got to enjoy watching Harden down low, doing whatever he wants in the paint.
Fox kicks to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Horford kicks to Vucevic. Back to Horford. In the corner, Murray with it. 6 to shoot. Over Fox. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
The feed to Towns. Denver passing it around. Towns the screen. Pass to Kuzma. Buries the long-range jumper. Kuzma's got his first 3 points of the game.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Harden kicks to Horford. Back to Harden. Brooks outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Wiggins. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For all the great things that Andrew Wiggins does on the floor, he is still working to solidify his defensive game. Never easy, Doris, for a young player in the NBA. And it's something that he knows he can improve upon.
Well, and I think the important piece is Andrew Wiggins is invested in becoming a better defender. And most pure scorers think they can get away with playing average at best defense. Wiggins wants to be known as a complete player.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
And still varying opinions out there of what Andrew Wiggins can and can't do. But one thing that's indisputable, he's an incredible scorer. Whether it half-court transition, he can flat out fill it up in a hurry.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And Wiggins, his young career just getting better and better at scoring, Greg, while increasing his workload.
Yeah, and very few scorers can do that, especially from that two-guard spot. Wiggins has that special talent where he can flat out carry an offense. Scary to think that this is a kid who is just scratching the surface.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against Detroit.
I mean, they were so impressive offensively, and when you do that, that can really help you on the road.
I think intensity is the key, right, Greg? When you play with energy on the offensive end, good things usually happen.
Harden, that's good.
And with Harden, it's pick your poison. Not only a tenacious penetrator, but also a consistent threat from three-point.
Takes it from 10. And it falls over the rim and in. Fox has got his first points of the game.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Now here's Murray. D right on him. Harden outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Boy, what a quarter for this guy. Just give him the basketball and get out of the way.
Fox passes to Kuzma. Towns the screen. Shot off the screen. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Kuzma's got 5.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
You're right. I mean, he's found his rhythm early. The defense has got to do a better job guarding him from this point on.
Fox with the steal. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. The Suns have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Harden against Wiggins. Beyond the arc. Here's Brooks. And the rejection by Towns.
Well, that play is so much about his reach and determination affecting the game defensively.
The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Vucevic. Now here's Murray, guarded by Fox. Here's Denver now. Makes it off the glass. Fox has got his second bucket.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Murray kicks to Brooks. Hits the three-point bomb.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
The Nuggets have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Outside Turner. Inside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And how about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size, and still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Fox hits them both. The Suns trailing. Murray dishes to Vucevic. Fox with the steal. there's the pass to Kuzma. From 11 feet away, James Harden with the rebound.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Horford with the screen on Wiggins. Harden the pass to Horford. Pass to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Fox. Murray, no good.
Well, he continues to have trouble with his shot, well below 50% from the field in this period.
Here's the screen. Here's Fox. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Harden. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Brooks kicks to Horford. Towns again. Vucevic. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, they know not to leave him open from mid-range, and they're all over him on that shot.
Kuzma, that's good. Here is Harden. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers. Kicks to Murray. A floater. Bucket is good. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Right, the effort could have been so much better. You've got to be willing to fight through that screen. There's no question about it.
Pass to Kuzma. Now, here's Fox. A 17-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
Yeah, Kev, he was a standout on the backboards that night and got a number of big rebounds.
Suns trail by 4. Murray dishes to Vucevic. On the wing, Harden. From past the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
Wiggins passes to Towns. There's the pick. And stolen by Murray. He dishes it to Horford. Brooks kicks to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. From 17 feet out. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And another lead change. The fans are really getting their money's worth here tonight.
Well, this is what they pay to see, right? Competitive, close games are simply the best to be involved in.
Off the screen. Towns, and it's Towns on the follow. Towns has got 5 points so far.
Well, second chance bucket, right? You have to put a body on Towns or he'll devastate you.
Harden dishes to Horford. Good, it's Harden with the assist that time. And the Suns lead by 1. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Fox with it, now guarded by Murray. There's the screen. Towns in the corner. 3-pointer. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got his 3rd rebound on the night. In the corner, Murray with it. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And Murray is so deadly with the catch and shoot, Jay. When the D isn't playing up on him, he has no problem going right up with it.
Here's Turner. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Horford. Suns leading by 3. In the corner, Murray with it. Here's Vucevic. Here's Horford. The stupendous finish in traffic.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Well, listen, we know this. Al Horford has always been a great mid-range shooter. It's just been in the last few seasons that he's made that three-point shot a bigger part of his offensive attack, and it's crucial, guys.
A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Nuggets.
And they've been doing a great job of getting into the paint and scoring inside. The defense allowing them easy access to the rim, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Here's Ntilikina. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And for a guy like Horford who can hit at a high clip from 20 feet, Doris, it makes sense to take a step back and tack on that extra point.
Well, that's exactly right. Why take a long two when you have the ability to make the three? But to me, the most valuable thing Al Horford brings is versatility at the center spot.
Harden draws the double. Davis sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. Knocked loose.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Got that one up quick. Johnson's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
What a quick read by Towns, always keeping his head up.
Harden inside the three-point line. Knocks down the step-back J. Harden's got 15.
He can't miss.
Here's Ntilikina. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Towns sets the pick for Johnson. Pass to Ntilikina. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Harden against Stevenson. Harden the pass to Morris. Back to Burke. Morris a screen. Burke can't get it to go.
Well, the defense trying to get out on him, but he's left with the open shot. He's got to make that one.
Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Towns. The three-pointer no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Denver's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Ntilikina. And Stevenson kicks to Towns. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. On the clock. Denver passing it around. 6 feet out. Yep, it counts. Towns has got 9 points.
Ntilikina is a guy who's known for passing. Has great instincts and really is good in terms of his ability to just move the ball.
It's all tied in Denver. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
It has, Greg, no doubt. Love that they've gotten after it on the defensive end. Just continue to put pressure on.
Phoenix has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Suns, we've got Harden. Marcus Morris is out there with Davis. Then there's Burke.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Over to the left wing. Here's Towns. Hits it from three-point range. 12 points for him. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Morris a screen. Clock at 6. From 10 feet out, and he hits the jump shot. Morris has got his first points of the night.
This is where Morris can kill you. He's pretty much claimed that in-between game.
Fareed up top, covered by Morris. Ntilikina can't hit. The Suns leading. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Stevenson outside. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And the Nuggets lead by 1. Doris is a former guard. You know how much energy it takes to run a team and think a game as well as score. I mean, there's a lot on your plate at that position. But backcourt guys get an advantage of playing with a consistently high motor.
Well, Russell Westbrook, in addition to his ferocity, seems to be able to sustain his level of energy across a 48-minute game. I feel like the guy never gets a rest, so he's one high motor guy. I'll tell you a guy who doesn't do it the same way, but still it's required that he has a level of endurance that maybe would shock people, is James Harden. Like, the guy has the basketball in his hands. He's #1 priority in terms of the defensive scout. So Russell Westbrook and James Harden, though they go about the job differently, both are phenomenal at having a great endurance and having the ball so much.
And the rejection by Harden. Screen by Fareed. Here's Ntilikina, looking for his first basket still in this one. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. And the rejection by Towns. Johnson attacking. Davis with some nice D.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
Harden, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, and really, since moving over to the point guard spot, Harden has been unstoppable, just a nightly triple-double threat.
The Suns shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
There's that accurate touch of his at the stripe. He is locked in.
There's the dish to Fareed. Pass to Ntilikina. Screen by Fareed. Johnson, the pass to Fareed. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Don't you just love that mindset there? Stay one step ahead of the defense the whole time. Great approach.
Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
Well, I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short on the shot.
Back to Johnson. Shoots a 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Suns trail by 6. Davis with a screen on Stevenson. It's Harden with the drive. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, they're having a tough time containing Harden here tonight. No surprise there.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
is showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
The Nuggets leading by 3. And here is Fox. He's got 6. Screen by Fareed. The pass to Kuzma. 6 to shoot over Brooks. And Denver again with the bucket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Murray dishes to Horford. Back to Murray. Picked by Horford. Murray with it. Now guarded by Fox. To the inside. Horford no luck.
Boy, I didn't think he had a chance of stopping that lay-in. What a gutsy defensive play.
Boy, guys, such a rare combination, right? A great shot blocker who can also make threes. And if you think back to that 2015 draft, 3 kinds of those players entered the league. Karl Anthony Towns, Kristaps Porzingis, and this guy, Miles Turner.
Brooks kicks to Murray. Dishes it to Davis. Picked by Horford. The Suns need to get a shot off. Wiggins against Harden. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Nor is something that's become popular, debating whether a player is a star or a superstar. To you, what's the major difference between those 2 thoughts?
To me, the biggest difference between star and superstar are those guys who are willing to absorb the label on a night-by-night basis and a moment-by-moment basis. You can't disappear when the stakes get high. You can't disappear on a February night in the middle of the grind pre-All-Star break. Greatness requires you to come with it every single night.
And they don't care about the conversation about them. They're bulletproof in some ways, very thick-skinned.
Very Kobe-like attribute you just referenced.
Very good comparison. Vucevic checked in for Phoenix. And both free throws good for Wiggins.
Well, with the first overall pick in 2014, Wiggins has some pressure on him, but he has steadily improved his play.
Harden kicks to Murray. He feeds it to Horford. And here's Harden for 3. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Fox passes to Turner. Shoots over Vucevic. And again, Denver no good.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
What a great job contesting without fouling. Exactly how you want to defend the mid-range shot.
Murray dishes to Horford. Back to Murray. Shoots over Fox. That's short off the rim. The Nuggets leading by 4. Pass to Kuzma. From outside the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Brooks with a screen on Fox. Murray kicks to Brooks. Back to Murray. Picked by Horford. And Harden now, top of the key. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Now kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. Not sure how he missed that one.
Fox passes to Turner. Here's Kuzma. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Suns trail by 7. Vucevic setting the pick for Murray. Harden against Wiggins. Out to Brooks. The 3. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Feeds to Fox. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Fox has got his 3rd basket of the night. Phoenix has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And there's the feed to Murray. Horford with a screen on Fox. Shot clock at 6. Murray dishes to Horford. That shot off. Now Denver takes it the other way. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Screen by Fareed. Fox kicks to Fareed. Passes it to Kuzma. Harden against Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Oh, the ease with which he elevates Wiggins with a highlight move that time.
Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another unleash chaos moment. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnover.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Well, Greg, I think I love the timeout call. At least it gives you a shift in momentum. It's a smart move.
And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations for Harden.
And it's really been a tremendous night. He's been efficient. He's been a major driving force in this offense. And it's no small task to try to slow him down. Once he gets rolling, like we've seen in this game so far, watch out.
Here is Harden, 25 points in the game. Picked by Vucevic. Harden against Wiggins, and the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. Picked by Vucevic. A shot by Harden, wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. Harden's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Kuzma. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Brooks.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Count the basket.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
Doris, we're always talking about players developing their skill sets. What do you think is the hardest skill to develop as a broadcaster?
I think for me, the hardest skill to learn was to learn how to relax, to have fun, to not be anything but your most authentic self, because I think the viewer picks up on it if you're forcing things, if you're trying to be another broadcaster that perhaps you like to emulate. So I'd say that was the hardest thing.
I always say broadcasting a basketball game is like a running conversation between 2 people because there's so much scoring, and the rhythm and the flow of the game just lend itself to that.
At its best, you're 100% correct.
Here's Horford. That shot misses. Now the Nuggets take it the other way.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
Fox kicks to Fareed. 4 on the clock. Here's Turner. And too long on the shot.
They're fortunate to be in front given how shaky he's been from the floor tonight.
Wiggins against Harden. And a miss there on the triple. Denver leading by 7. Fox passes to Wiggins. Turner with the screen. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Miscue there. Hadn't had many of those so far, which is a big reason they're ahead.
And Stevenson's checked in for Denver. And for the Suns, Marcus Morris comes in for Al Horford. And Trey Burke subbed in for James Harden. Kicks to Murray. Picked by Vucevic. Back to Burke for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Burke's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Fox dishes to Turner. Pass to Kuzma. It's stolen by Morris. To the wing on the left. Now Burke, looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Murray kicks to Vucevic. Over Turner. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Nuggets lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to do it?
We had a good practice, working hard, really putting things together. Keep doing that, we can come out with the W.
Hey, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at Denver. Kenny?
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling the lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
Well, they remind me of Arizona. They were flat defensively. They didn't collapse at the end. They allowed over 50% shooting. I expect them to come out much more aggressive in the second half and try to take the lead early on.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We'll see you later.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
I think, Greg, we're seeing a couple things. Terrific play calling, unselfish nature, and quality shooting. That makes for good offense.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Miles Turner, and it's Fox, then it's Wiggins, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Harden draws the double. Horford the pass to Harden, and the foul on Miles Turner. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here is Harden. Brooks with no one around. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Brooks has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Suns. Turner with the screen. Fox dishes to Towns. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And Doris, as great as Al Horford is as a player, he might be even a better leader.
Well, he's a pro's pro. Al Horford is a guy who entered the league with great work habits and great skill. More than anything to me, though, it's his poise and calm demeanor under pressure that gives his teammates a ton of confidence.
Inside, here's Turner, and it's sent back by Horford.
How about the timing by Al Horford? Twice on the pipes, sends it back.
Harden kicks to Murray. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Oh, great job on the closeout, providing a lot of good D on the perimeter.
Well, that's just superb effort on the defensive end. You don't allow the shooter to get into a rhythm from deep.
Harden the pass to Vucevic. Unable to get that one. Towns with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you, I hate to say it, but he's been dragging them down all night. The effort's there, but he continues to be ice cold.
Fox with the screen for Turner. Off the screen and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Fox with the steal. Here's Kuzma. Brooks covering. And Fox has it in the corner. And the layup is good. Fox has got 10.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Harden kicks to Murray. Vucevic a screen on Fox. Here's Murray, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. He's got 8.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction, and the obvious result.
You simply can't give him that. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
Towns, no luck.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Murray.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Johnson, he's checked in for Denver. Ntilikina comes in for Fox. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. Left side, Turner. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Murray with it. He's got 10. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Picked by Horford. Clock at 6. The dish now to Brooks. Knocks down the 3 ball. Brooks has got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Suns. Denver's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Towns dishes to Johnson. The Nuggets moving the ball around. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Towns has got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
A big-time soft hands, phenomenal putback by Karl Anthony Towns.
Here's Horford. Count it. Horford's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
The pass to Johnson. Turner with a screen on Brooks. Dishes it to Johnson. Towns the screen. They get it back. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
His high percentage shot right at the rim, and he's wondering what happened.
Fires from 14. Wiggins with some nice D. Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. From downtown, buries it from three-point range. Wiggins has got 12 points in the game.
This guy gets up in the air so smoothly. Andrew Wiggins, a nice foundation for that shot.
They set the screen. Back to Horford. Covered by Wiggins. Picked by Horford. Murray for 3. The rebound by Johnson. Denver's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Here's Ntilikina. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Towns sets the pick for Johnson. And that one drops for him. And now it's a three-point Denver lead. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Picked by Horford. Now here's Murray. Defense is right there. Horford against Turner. 11 feet away and off the glass. That one's good. 8 points for Horford.
And not everyone can shoot this well at his size.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Guys with size don't necessarily translate into great shooters, but boy, does he show great confidence knocking that down.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
They set the pick. Horford with a screen on Johnson. And the 3 off target. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Brooks. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Towns sets the pick for Wiggins. Here's Ntilikina. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Ntilikina's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Picked by Horford. All sorts of time. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Murray. Kept alive. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
We've talked about this guy's ability to get to the free throw line. Towns in incredibly tough cover.
Doris, when you watch Towns on the court, he's as large as advertised on paper, but moves and plays much more like a guard. It's something that you see more and more in today's NBA, and it seems like he's leading the charge.
No, agreed, Kev. This guy has the ability to handle the basketball like a guard, and that allows him to create separation with the bounce. He can hit step-back jump shots, can spread the floor. A lot to like about his offensive arsenal.
The free throw drops for Towns.
You know, funny thing is, in his only season at the University of Kentucky, he didn't start. And yet Karl Anthony Towns becomes the #1 pick in the draft. So unusual.
Fareed's checked in for the Nuggets. Lance Stevenson comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And for the Suns, Marcus Morris comes in for Al Horford. And it's Burke in for Brooks.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Davis setting the pick for Murray. Davis sets a screen to stop the run. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Let's take a moment now to check out the top scorers around the league. James Harden, #1. 3rd is Karl Anthony Towns.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second.
And they continue to control the glass.
Stevenson drives in, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
2.
The Nuggets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Doris, looking at the way the playoffs are set up, the top 8 teams from each conference get in. So at what point might the league eliminate divisions altogether?
I don't think that's far in the future, to be perfectly honest with you. What I'm as curious about, Kevin, is would they ever see the teams, regardless of Eastern or Western Conference, because there seems to be some disparity in level of competition. Is that something you'd like to see, Kevin, where the teams are simply seeded 1 through 16 based on record?
I don't think I'd mind it, Doris, but I do like the fact that, kind of like in the other sports, where you don't have the familiarity, but you always think about what would it be like to see a 5-game series, Cleveland Golden State, whereas in the regular season, just there and at home. And there's something, I think, kind of mysterious, and you can project so many different things. It's great fodder before a series begins.
No question. It'll be very interesting to see which direction the league goes in.
Timeout called, the Suns.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Well, I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
And Phoenix making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Burke kicks to Vucevic. Vucevic setting the pick for Morris. He dishes it to Burke. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
For Denver, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Fox, he's checked in for Stanley Johnson. And the free throw, no good.
And Ntilikina, he possesses that unselfishness that really allows his guys to play their best basketball. You got to love his approach.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And we take a look here at the shot chart for the Suns.
And when you look at this shot chart, you get a good visual of just how often they are settling for something outside. They have to know that this defense wants them to take those kinds of shots, and they would be a lot better off if they recommit to attacking the basket.
Free throw good, Fox. And Phoenix making a change here. Harden's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Suns trail by 15. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Vucevic. Lays it up off the glass.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Denver's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Fareed a screen on Harden. Towns the screen. Pass to Kuzma. He kicks to Fox. On the wing, Stevenson. Drills it from outside. Stevenson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Well, you've simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
Davis, the pass to Vucevic. Morris dishes to Harden. Picked by Vucevic. Harden draws the double. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Boy, defender taken out of the play with a rock-solid screen. No way he's going to get through that.
The Suns have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Now, here's Fox. Burke covering. Vucevic with the block. Now, here's Burke. Elbow shot is on the way. Davis kicks to Burke. Vucevic setting the pick for Burke. He feeds it to Vucevic. The three from Morris. Cans it from downtown. Morris has got 5 points so far.
And a guy with more of a mid-range game, Morris can still jack it up from deep if you give him enough space and time.
Here's Kuzma. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
And Vucevic kicks to Harden. Towns with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's going to be on James Harden. For Denver, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
First free throw is good. And Towns drops them both.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
And here is Burke. Davis sets a screen. Morris outside. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. And so it's Denver, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Hey, guys, we need a run right here. Come on now. You're right there.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Marcus Morris. Vucevic is out there with Davis. Then there's Trey Burke, and it's Harden in at the shooting guard position. Burke, the pass to Morris. Picked by Vucevic. Now, here is Morris. He's covered closely. 5 to shoot. Goes up to the stripe. They get the rebound. And it's Davis missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Towns. It's hauled in by the Suns. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, here's Burke. Guarded by Fox. Here's Harden, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Phoenix, James Harden. 2 shots.
first free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Nuggets leading by 13. Towns kicks to Stevenson. Shoots. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Stevenson. 24 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's the Suns with the ball. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. From deep, Harden buries it from 3-point range. Harden's got 32 points in the game.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Fox kicks to Towns. Screen by Fareed. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, this kind of scoring performance is going to have defenses reacting to Towns the way they did to Anthony Davis.
On the wing, Harden. He's guarded by Stevenson. Vucevic with the bucket.
He's made obvious improvements since the half, really getting into an offensive groove.
Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. There's a good screen, and Fareed kicks to Towns. Drops in the layup for 2. Towns has got 28 points for the game.
Well, he's one of those guys who's kept their offense clicking. They're in front thanks in no small part to what this guy's done.
Phoenix calls timeout. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Turner comes in for Kenneth Fareed, and Wiggins is subbed in for Lance Stevenson. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Suns. Brooks comes in for Morris, and we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He does not think they're giving him everything. He said they've been faster to us all night. Loose balls, rebounds, everything. We got to wake up. It's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We got to seize this game. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Harden kicks to Burke. Picked by Vucevic. Feeds it to Horford. Shot from the top of the key. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
A second chance effort. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Well, the athleticism that Miles Turner brings to the center spot is quite remarkable. This guy, an exceptional player on both sides of the floor.
Harden dishes to Brooks. Now Vucevic. The feed to Horford. Out to Brooks from downtown. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Brooks has got 9 points here in the second half. Wiggins passes to Towns to the middle. Turner with the screen. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
At the line, De'Aaron Fox taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Fox. So he gets them both. Here is Harden. Passes it to Burke. There's the triple. That shot missing. And the Nuggets going the other way. Towns with it. And it's Horford picking him up. And he makes that one. And the Nuggets lead by 18.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Harden kicks to Vucevic. Here's Burke. Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Denver leading by 15. Fox with it. Pass to Kuzma. teardrop shot. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Kicks it to Brooks. Shot from the low block. That shot off the mark. Towns with the defensive effort. Murray's checked in for Burke. And so here's Denver. They led by as many as 18 points. Turner with the screen. Now the dish to Fox. Now the pass to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Brooks. From past the arc, another 3 for Phoenix.
And every set they're running looks like it's designed to produce a triple.
Well, you love how the ball is popping outside on the perimeter. It's being moved and finding the open man, and they're cashing in.
The Nuggets leading by 12. Here's Fox. They set the pick. Over in the corner, Turner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, Miles Turner has earned the trust of his coaches. He's got the green light in these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Picked by Vucevic. Murray kicks to Vucevic. Dishes it to Horford. From down in the low post, it goes.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Now, here's Fox.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Towns, the screen. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot.
Well, this is why you have to respect Al Horford, right? He has an ability to alter shots with that length.
Murray dishes to Vucevic, and he lays it straight in. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, after an up-and-down first half, he's finally gotten a flow. These are the right shots for him.
Here's Towns. Gets the 14-footer to fall. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
Now that's a beautiful in-between game. Towns just so pure on that shot.
Horford with the screen on Towns. Right wing. Vucevic setting the pick for Murray. Shoots over Fox. Murray, no good. Denver leading by 13. And here's Towns. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Murray kicks to Harden. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
At the line for the Suns, James Harden. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for James Harden. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now, here's Fox. Not a lot of room. To the paint. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Brooks outside. Doubled by Fox. Brooks right side. Here's Harden on the wing. Knocked loose. Now Fox. He dishes it to Towns. Pass to Fox. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 5th assist in this one.
Every night, Towns inevitably working on some aspect of his game. That's a great look there.
Harden the pass to Vucevic. Puts one up from 19, and he nails the jumper. Vucevic has got 11 in the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Fox dishes to Wiggins. And Turner kicks to Wiggins. Towns the screen.
Look at that. I think tonight is a great measure of Wiggins' progress, scoring in volume in a variety of ways.
Murray kicks to Brooks. He feeds it to Horford. Passes to Vucevic. The dish to Murray. Offline with his 3.
I'll tell you, his touch has been off all day, and now his judgment is starting to go by the wayside as well. That's a poor shot.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The free throw drops for Towns. And Towns drops them both. Timeout called the Suns. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Suns trail by 15. Vucevic a screen on Wiggins. Harden kicks to Horford. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Vucevic. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries. Denver leading by 13. Wiggins kicks to Fox. Here's Towns. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Towns has got 34 points.
How about the skill level of Anthony Towns? I'll tell you what, the touch inside, it's a joke how good he is.
Murray the pass to Harden. Vucevic setting the pick for Harden. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Vucevic has got 10 points now just in this quarter. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Fox dishes to Turner. Wiggins kicks to Towns. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. So he gets them both. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Murray with it. Horford with the screen on Fox. Here's Horford. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. He kicks to Vucevic. Shoots over Towns.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Denver.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last 2 games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Here's Vucevic, fades and shoots, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And finally finding a rhythm, but unfortunately a little too late.
Well, you wonder if they can use the momentum they've built here into the next game, because this one looks over.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Count that one.
And that's a killer instinct. On display as they try to put this one on ice.
I think that's exactly the mentality you have to have. You don't want to give this team any hope of coming back.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Here's Morris. Up top, Burke. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long.